The stream has beginning.
Wow.
Watch out.
Yeah. That might help. I think that's probably it. Play the funny music. That would help. That would help the atmosphere.
Hilarious music.
Who the fuck is playing piano?
Good question.
Why don't I get a piano?
Also, game guy, good to make sure your mic is on OBS,
Yes, yes it is.
right? Got to make sure. But
I see
yeah,
the
no,
funny little bar going up and down.
Whoa. Anyway, last time on our wonderful magical adventures throughout time, space, maybe not the time bit, but definitely space. Well, okay, definitely time, because you went to the 1904 Olympic.
Yeah,
Something
we
like
really
that.
drilled a hole in our enemies.
Yeah.
True.
And what's more, Mr. Magoo did win a silver medal for his excellent appearances throughout well, just winning through his opponent's stage just barrel him towards the finish line. Not quite getting first, but you know, that's the price you pay when you're sideline fighting an alien or whatever. But
A side quest along the way, really.
that's what really matters at the end of the day. But with the long rest that the party has taken in between excursions, though, like upon like just you lounging about, you do see that Mr. Bean has acquired a contraption to allow him to more easily change channels on the lounge TV without a remote that Spamton created.
Thank goodness.
Mr. Bean is just like watching TV. He's like occasionally pulling up Teddy and like putting, Teddy, look, and it's just an ad Spamton recorded where Mr. Bean is just slightly in the corner. Like Mr. Bean's just excited to be on TV.
I like to imagine that Mr. Bean just like pokes Spamton's ear and the channel changes.
That is absolutely one of the possible like possible options for Mr. Bean to change the channel. He doesn't need to leave his chair. He doesn't need to look for a TV remote.
Oh yeah, I should heal my arm.
You should.
True.
But like the general vibe of this though is like that one bit where SpongeBob's like, "Look, Gary, there I am," and it's just he's in an ad, just slightly off in the corner. That's the
Of
vibe
course.
Mr. Bean is putting across here. But like yeah, no, like Mr. Bean had also been doing a few like sketch drawings. Like it's kind of like not a flow card, but like a mind map, like corkboard type set of like Mr. Bean is on some real crackhead set, and it's like he's done like sketch art of like some of the aliens you've seen before, and like
Okay.
pinning them together, and like says some green lines like. Luigi, at the very least, can recognize these green lines being like notable points of where he has found his clothes before.
Sorry, I was like half paying
Ooh.
attention and I heard something about Luigi and green.
Yeah, well, well, Mr. Bean has made some corkboard type set, possibly stringing together some of the like connections aliens have to specific worlds, and like some green lines spawn between worlds that have had Luigi's green clothes found in them. Like there's some like sketches between like before beneath some of the like just door sketches, like Mr. Bean has basically mapped out like doors that you may or may not have visited yet. Like one of the doors has like a bean underneath it, not to be confused with Mr. Bean, but bean as in like the food.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Mhm,
And like what one door has like the sketch of a starman underneath it. And what one door has like a sketch of like a big ball underneath it, for what it's worth. What one has a drawing of Spamton underneath it, and that's a very good sketch of Spamton. Mr. Bean is talented where it counts.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
of course.
Love to hear it.
Yeah.
I mean, any drawing of Spamton is a good rendition of Spamton.
True. But that aside though, Mr. Bean has left this like conspiracy corkboard out front, like while he's just been lounging around on the chair. But that said though, there are still some doors. One of the doors that you haven't entered yet is of course like really tiny, and there's like a tiny dollhouse right by it as well.
How would we have not noticed that previously?
It's shrunk since you last looked at it.
Oh,
And yeah.
well then.
But yeah,
I look at
one
the
of the doors
dollhouse
is...
and start thinking about sleep tight pillows.
Hmm.
Fosterman's sleep tight pillows.
But of course, there
Love the
are
sound
still
of
doors
thinking.
number 1, 4, 5, 7, and 10 to go through.
Oh boy.
Which door am I closest to of those?
I'd say you are closest to, like, if you're near the dollhouse, I'd say you're closest to door number 4.
Okay. I just sort of flop against the door. I don't try to open it, I just kind of flop
Yeah,
against it.
considering that's the tiny door, Aaron Hansen basically just smothers over it.
How very appropriate.
Like, just flops over it, like, covering it nearly entirely.
Why is it so small? Tiny baby door.
I think I could fit my dick in this.
I knew that's where that question was going.
Oh.
It seems as an inadvisable course of action.
But, like, peering around the room, though, one of the unoccupied rooms that none of you had taken residence in, nor Spamton or Mr. Bean, looking inside of that door, you notice it leads outside the dollhouse. For what that's worth.
Interesting.
What do you think would happen if I stuck my dick in this?
I'm gonna request that you don't.
Some mysteries are better left unsolved. And Sholmes just
I'm
puts
very scared of which...
Sholmes just puts a hand on Aaron's shoulder as he says,
I'm
"Some
very
mysteries are
scared
best
of
left
which and
unsolved."
Aaron Hansen was gonna stick his dick through if not stop.
Oh, definitely the dollhouse.
Oh
Of
no.
course, of course.
Oh. Aaron Hansen was a mistake. First way possible, of course. Oh god. But
How could I fit my hand through it?
you can probably get like a finger through the dollhouse door.
Okay, I stick a finger into the dollhouse door.
Well, on the unoccupied room, a giant finger pokes out and starts like doing Aaron Hansen's finger thing.
I'm going to scream.
I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya.
And scream Luigi doors.
I
The
try
Spamton
sticking.
is
I
quick to
try
chime
sticking my
in
tongue
on-
into the
on-
dollhouse door.
Pardon?
I stick my tongue in through the dollhouse door.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my
no.
God.
The surrounding door frame and some of the rooms surrounding, like their door frames, are very wet and drooling and dripping with saliva now. I'm gonna leave it at that. I do not want to go into
Is
any
the
more
dollhouse
elaboration on
creepy
how
or
Alan
wet?
Hansen is licking the surrounding.
Is the dollhouse creepy or wet? It's a
It's a
perfectly
good,
fine
perfectly good
dollhouse.
dollhouse. Perfectly good dollhouse.
Good lord.
But no, Spamton is quick to find it chime in on just saying about his, like, you found special small giant door.
That's
It's just broken
quite the
record, just repeating
sequence.
small and giant several times.
I'm just thinking for a moment, and I'm like, does anyone have any food?
Hmm.
The Mr. Bean mummies round his pocket, and what would be like the funniest food for Mr. Bean to have in his pocket? A single raw strip of bacon covered in a bit of lint and like
Oh
a
my
paper
God.
clip stuck in it.
I gestured towards the dollhouse door.
Yeah,
my
no,
God.
you put it in a giant bacon, long bacon store.
Fascinating.
Teddy,
Can solve our
bacon, Teddy. Teddy, we've been for weeks, Teddy. Mr. Bean is like,
I couldn't have
"Stop
put it better myself, good man.
You know, Aaron Hankins could spend this whole session messing with this.
Oh, absolutely. No question about it. See.
At the very least, though, it is an interesting question of working one way, why not the other?
Yeah, well,
Mr. Magoo is interrupted, staring at a lamppost, looking at the now enlarged bacon. Well, nice sausage.
I'm just mildly nauseated.
I just take a bite out of the bacon.
Raw bacon biting. Bold move from Aaron Hansen.
This is the
From
kind
Aaron
of thing
Hansen?
you have to
No,
come to
that's just-
expect.
That's just Thursday.
It is.
You know, I'm actually very
True.
surprised that when Mr. Magoo said nice sausage, Aaron didn't immediately reply with, well, I know another nice sausage if you know what I mean.
Jesus Christ.
But, oh, God.
That was the day you got salmonella, but for me,
The day-
I mean,
it was
Aaron-
Tuesday.
I think I'd missed that, but if I had caught it, I probably would have said thank you.
The like always sunny title card, Aaron Hansen catches salmonella.
Oh my God.
But no, now that Aaron Hansen is caressing the large meat in the room,
Mhm.
Just
Oh,
had
I'm
to
not just
word it that
caressing it,
way.
I'm putting it in my mouth.
Of course.
You
you're
just,
caressing it with your tongue.
you just had to word it that way, didn't you?
Yes,
Yes.
but do any of the rest of the party wish to investigate either the dollhouse or the door connected to the dollhouse?
I mean, I don't want anything to do with the door right now with its various obstructions. But I've already kind of figured it out.
Mr. Magoo tramples over the bacon, entering the door, presumably entering through the dollhouse, becoming tiny, and then immediately enters the tiny door.
Well,
Hmm.
well, Mr. Magoo is first met with not only a tiny radio, but a tiny, like, questionnaire slip as well.
boy.
But, of course, you get the incredibly quiet for everybody else, but normal audio for Mr. Magoo.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce.
Beyond here, well, first, I'm gonna have to look at all of your medical records. While the scope of such an alien invasion is beyond any of our understandings, the very idea of being bitten by a mosquito should be similar enough for you to be reminded of home. Do be careful. If the offending insect-adjacent creature causes a reaction in any of you, we might not be able to stop the infection.
Oh boy.
I didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, that's what happens when the radio's fucking tiny for everybody else. But
Well, as long as they don't screen me for salmonella, I'm good.
Oh no.
But on the questionnaire slip, not that Mr. Magoo is able to read it, mind you. There are just various questions relating to like how if you have any existing allergies and because at the end, just for fun, what's your favorite type of bug?
Oh no.
Favorite type of bug?
Yeah.
That's
I
scary.
put a
What?
praying mantis.
I don't know any
Oh, gosh.
dogs.
Or no, I don't put a praying mantis. I put bee drill.
Oh.
Oh yeah, pirate.
Oh.
Wait, that
God.
name sounds familiar slightly.
I mean, Luigi has had a bee mushroom before.
Well, no, I'm referring to specifically Beedrill.
Yeah.
My good joke completely interrupted.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know if Mr. Magoo knows any dogs. But
Dog
what's the rest
walker.
of the party's favorite bug?
Bee drill.
Gosh.
Yeah, I heard that.
None
but,
of
like-
them.
Your favorite Pokemon is Scyther. What's yours? Scyther, apparently.
I don't like any of them.
What would Holmes's favorite bug be? I feel like there's got to be an answer that I just can't think of.
I'm just trying to think if
We'll-
like
we'll go with rhinoceros beetle just because it's on my
Rhinoceros
mind.
beetle, huh?
Let's just
Oh.
because it's on my mind. I don't know if he'd know what that is or not. Probably not, but who knows?
I mean, that seems pretty in character.
just trying to
Yeah.
think if there's any bugs like in the Mario games at all outside
Wiggler?
of like the various species and enemy creatures that exist, which
You
I
could say
don't
scuttlebug. Oh wait, that's Mario.
really
I mean,
count.
butterflies.
I guess butterflies.
I mean, again, Luigi has had at least a bee mushroom.
Hmm.
Well,
What
while
is
you
that
decide
his
this, I'm gonna real
favorite?
quick put away my dinner.
Yeah, is it his favorite? Is a good question.
I imagine Luigi just doesn't like bugs. The
Mm.
end. Yes, he's used the bee mushroom, but I mean, I don't know,
Yeah,
he probably perceives power-ups different than like an actual bee.
Well, yeah, of course. But like with the questionnaire answered and like hopefully every character knows their medical needs. Before we actually get into the world itself, I think Dragon said he had to BRB.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but I mean you've still got a little time of like any other book.
Mr. Magoo is absolutely just completely preoccupied with the Doug question, ignoring everything else, and it just leaving the entire plan for blank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Naturally.
that's... I mean, I suppose I can probably elaborate on what Mr. Bean and Spamton are doing, still regular size, just figuring out what to do with the now enlarged bacon.
Make an enlarged BLT?
Ooh. That does imply that Mr. Bean or Spamton would add bread to the dollhouse and not accidentally swipe you with a bread loaf.
With a
They
bread.
can wait. They can wait until we're gone. It's fine.
I think Mr. Bean will think of that.
We just need the Mr. Bean and Spamton side story.
Damn. Bro.
The odd couple reboot we need.
Just Mr. Bean and Spamton getting up to various hijinks within a hotel room.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, yeah, obviously
true.
you'd want. Huh?
No, go on.
No, I thought I heard Dragon get back with something, or if he is back already and has it unmuted, then I don't. Don't like a no. But yeah, I mean, I can imagine Mr. Bean just still changing the channel, and well, I mean, now that you're at this small size, just like the TV is just dauntingly big in comparison, and it's probably at the very least somewhat disorienting, especially the sound waves coming off of it.
Gosh, yeah, the audio.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So now
I
the
have
dragon's back.
returned.
With the questionnaire filled out and trying to get away from the now much relatively louder and overcoming audio from the now giant TV, the party goes into the door number 4, and
Finally.
Mr. Magoo did not fucking fill that.
oh, absolutely not. But well, we will have some music very shortly as you familiarize yourself with the surrounding area. Like the walls of this new area are I'd say a dark yellowish color. Just kind of yellowy brown type of walls and stuff.
Interesting.
And as you look between each other to gain your surroundings, you may notice that that questionnaire, what your favorite book is, that's very important and topical right now.
I can't believe it.
Because
Wow.
what better way to be in this new world than to be your favorite book?
Wait, I'm
boy.
confused. Hold on. I chose none of them.
Well, by default, but then we're gonna have to pick something at random now, aren't we? What is the book Luigi least minds?
Ugh. Basically just making me answer the question anyway. It's I don't know.
Oh, why not the fucking like water sliding bugs from Wet Dry World? I don't know.
It's pretty funny.
I will
But-
scream.
A scuttlebug.
Not quite as scuttlebug. I mean, they're closely related. I think I think they're called water skeeters. Those ones.
That's right.
Yeah. But point.
Please, can I beg you? Can Mr. Magoo be a random Doug?
I was going to say that Mr. Magoo has a costume of Dog from Dog.
Okay.
I was genuinely expecting something like he was dressed up as Doug Walker.
Oh
Why?
my god.
Okay, why would I do that to you on the last day of No Nostalgia Critic November?
True.
Not that mean, but yeah, no. As you can see, Aaron Hansen now in all of his B-Grill glory. I hope you don't mind the lack of hands. Herlock Stones.
Magoo is the Mr. Magoo's the only one with hands because he is Doug.
I mean, no, Herlock Solms at least has something resembling hands in his now newfound rhinoceros beetle state.
So are we talking? Are we talking like a costume where like Mr. Magoo's head or like face is popping out of like Dog's head? That
Yeah, but
kind of
I will
costume?
say Mr. Magoo is still going to be a bug. I'm gonna say cockroach because he crawls out of sit unscathed all the time.
Oh my god. You just
But-
can't kill him.
You can't kill him. He just crawls out unscathed. But he
Right,
is
so
still
he's
in
a
a
bug
dog.
dressed as Doug. He's a cockroach dressed as Doug.
Yes.
Okay.
Dressed as Mr. Magoo. A cockroach dressed as Doug, dressed as Mr. Magoo.
Well, yeah.
It goes full circle.
Yeah, obviously does. But and as you scan the room more, you get to see like a bunch of bees walking about this building.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no. I understand everything now.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Welcome to
Oh.
New Hype City.
I see that shadow.
Yeah.
Oi.
Anyway, the only
I
music I really could think of putting in here was just to get the entire soundtrack of the B movie game for Nintendo DS.
I really thought this was going to be Bug Fables, even though you hadn't played that game.
I was
wish it was
expecting.
Bug Fables.
I was expecting a Bug's Life world.
So
we've
are
got at
we
least one B.
are we anthropomorphic or
Yeah, of
like
course. You are anthropomorphic bug.
okay?
I don't know how you do that with a water skeeter, but okay.
So is it like I presume it's like a B movie where like we just kind of have like fucking like human faces or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, horrible.
Oh man, I'm B. Aaron Hansen.
B. Aaron Hansen. Oh god. But like before long, one particular bee comes up and notices you. Oh, hey, who invited the cock? Like noticing Mr. Magoo first. And I don't think I've seen a book.
I
like
hold
you.
out my spear hand and offer to shake hands.
Oh yeah, nice to
Oh
meet
my-
you, Mr. I've never seen you before, but you're a bee. Name's Barry B. Benson. Because Barry
Oh,
B. Benson
boy.
just takes Aaron Hansen's spear ass hand.
Oh boy.
That's a weird name for a hornet.
No, the hornet's nest is a few blocks away, that away. Baby Benson just points behind him. This is just a constant bit of because whenever Mr. Magoo confuses somebody for something else, I always like, no, it's down that way a bit. Every time.
I just turn
Luigi,
around and say
Oh.
Mr. Magoo, you can't just publicly say you're Hornet.
Oh, so you're a migrant then?
Luigi is convinced that he is dreaming.
Anyway, you guys must be new. You guys must be new to New Hive City. Look, I'll show you around. Barry B. Benson just starts like flying a tiny bit, goes tour guiding towards the general facilities of New Hive City, like some of the places of work, gathering honey, processing it.
How? Okay. I'd stumble a bit as I learn the controls for flying.
Learn the
Yeah, of
controls.
course. I can only imagine like Aaron Hansen also accidentally like thinking he can still grab stuff and accidentally stabbing somebody or something.
Definitely,
Oh, God.
definitely making a few holes in some walls and getting spear hands stuck in there.
Yeah, absolutely. And like Barry just thinks that. So, where do you get the stingers on your hand, the hand stingers? You know, the
I'm a bee drill.
Barry Benson just minorly stunned up by just processing a bee more suited for grilling into things. So, stinging's safe for you, right?
I think so.
Barry shrugs and continues with the tour of just,
It's fine.
another place.
Don't worry about it.
God. And like as the talk continues, like Barry is like, and here we have the honey processing plant, and if you ask me, I think we're being extorted here. We are being used.
I get it.
We are being used. The humans are using us and taking our honey, and we're not seeing any of it. And that's not even to mention the other problems that have been happening. The mosquito population's gotten out of control recently. And they're encroaching on our turf.
A gang war and exploitation of the workforce.
Yeah, tell me about it. But Barry Benson sighs and just like, he just partially face palms because like covering his face with his hand a bit, just up to here with it basically.
Which isn't very high when you think about it.
Relatively speaking, yeah.
I don't understand what all the hubbub is about the honey. I mean, it only cures like 10 FP. It's not even very good.
Barry Benson looks at Luigi with like a face like.
Yeah, most people look at people with
Yeah, but it's
faces.
just got like a face of like we're working our butts off day and night. We are being worked to death, and we are not seeing any comeuppance for our work here. I don't
You
know what
said
you do for a
butts?
living, but
I don't know,
if
but I'm Luigi just doesn't care because he's convinced he's dreaming. So.
Yeah. This is the most antagonistic Luigi will ever be.
He just wants to. He's just waiting to wake up.
Yeah, no, like.
This is Luigi's world, and we're just living in it.
Man, my Luigi Dream Team popping off like crazy. I don't remember this part of Dream Team. But no, Barry B. Benson then like, goes on to explain. So the mosquitoes, they got this new boss recently, and he's been really, really aggressive with us. And I'm already trying to take the human race to court over not giving us any of the honey that they're stealing from us. So I kind of need a bit of help.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
Well, you've
I
got
just kind of
those
shrug with my drill hands.
You've got big stingers for hands. Like you're one of those. You said drilling bees. You'll do great.
Do great at what? Taking the humans to court?
No. Fending off the mosquitoes. I mean, I'm sure if any of you are particularly adept at a word court of law, perhaps.
I have some experience with the law, perhaps.
Barry B. Benson snaps his fingers. Great! We've got ourselves a deal there.
Though I usually do not find myself directly involved, it will be an interesting experience.
I'll need all the info you know about any form of human economics.
I did an
let's see.
amiibo commercial once.
And that would be.
Wait, hold on, Amiibo. That
Oh
sounds
yes, I
familiar
remember
too.
this one.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that bit as well.
Oh, I know the
see it.
commercial.
Yeah.
Wasn't it for like the Silver Knight amiibo?
Yes,
It
yes,
was.
it was.
Yes.
Wait, Shovel
Exactly
Knight, who?
correct.
Wait. Why are all these familiar names popping up today? What's going on?
This is out of character. Don't get out of here, Luigi.
But like, Barry B. Benson is furious on what the fuck Aaron Hansen is talking about by amiibo commercial. Or it's at least presumably some kind of lead in human economics, as he's putting it.
I mean, people scalp those things to high heaven. That's like its own economy.
So you have practice in these humans buying out things for more money than they needed to be. That sounds like a lead. Barry B. Benson just slowly starts smirking as he's piecing together some amount of presumable experience in like extorting prices. Like clearly the extortion of amiibo scalping is comparable to humans buying out honey without having the BCN incentive.
Aaron is just standing there.
Indeed,
He's
there
about
is
to
barely.
He begins to scratch the inside of his nostril and he just goes, "Ow! Damn it!"
Indeed, there's barely a human alive that does not speak the universal language of money.
This is going to fucking escalate into Herlock Sholmes banning scalping.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Thank God.
Oh.
Somebody's got to do it.
I mean, yeah, obviously somebody has gotta like take that.
I believe in prison abolition, except for scalpers. They can stay there.
I'll be right back. I need to grab food.
Alright.
Actually, you know what? That should be in character.
And Nathan the Goo advocating for abolishing prisons except for scalpers.
Correct.
Oh.
I believe I believe in prison abolition, except for those assholes.
Barry B. Benson is like hitching together a scheme over here, and meanwhile Mr. Magoo is just saying prison abolition except for scalpers. It's just like, but by the way, do any of you want to try and form a link with Barry B. Benson?
Sure.
Alice is away, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll ask her when she gets back.
Maybe later.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it right now.
Yeah, not right now anyway.
I'd probably do a mastery one since Barry B. Benson seems to be interested in learning my ways.
Oh god. Yeah, go ahead.
So-
that would be. Well, I mean, at least you get an experience for doing so. It's your lowest start.
So it's just roll 2d6.
Yep.
Well,
That's another experience on top of the one you get for trying to make a mastery. Link.
Cool, level up.
Woo, level up!
Actually, no. Actually, no. I do want to roll a link. I think Mr. Magoo sees Barry B. Benson. I was like, wow, I can learn a lot about. I can learn a lot
While
about.
I think of my level up, I'll be right back.
All right.
I can learn a lot about civil rights from this guy. This would be knowledge. Is it? Yeah, mastery. That's fucking
Yeah.
We use explanation point, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm back.
Well,
what are we all
it's a
doing?
6.
Well, that is a failure. A failure to make a link that you wanted with Barry B. Benson. However, I will. Oh. How do I want to restructure this? How about you take a dark link, not with Baby Benson, but how about you take a dark link with B Movies Human Society?
I really wanted to make a fucking joke where I put, Barry B. Hinson, but it's fucking. But Mr. McGee remembers him as Henry H. Hinson.
Oh.
Please let me have this. I am begging of you.
I'll let you take it as a light link.
Okay.
I did want to. I might make Aaron Hansen take a dark link with the B Movie Society of the B Movie Society of Humans though, because that's really funny. Oh god.
I think Sholmes will roll for a. Let's go with a mastery link with Barry B. Benson.
Yeah, mastery seems to be the common trend here.
Let's see.
That is your highest, so you take a +1 to the d6 roll.
Wow.
Damn,
Bummer.
no, nothing on, Ooh, how do I want to handle this? Well, okay, it says I can give like anyone the link. Doesn't necessarily need to be the person that failed the role, but like I feel like Luigi getting a dark link with the mosquito gang that is encroaching on the turf, like it's an immediate gut hatred of having to deal with mosquitoes.
Mhm.
I'm just
That-
getting
Who
a,
doesn't, honestly?
Huh?
I'm just getting a link now.
A dark link with the mosquito gang.
Of course I am.
Yeah, an immediate, completely rational hatred of mosquitoes just flashing through Luigi's mind, realizing he has to probably eventually deal with mosquitoes.
It's true. I don't like those. I don't like any of it, but you know, it's fine.
Uh,
I'm just gonna put it in question marks.
mosquitoes?
Mosquito King?
Uh.
It's gonna be real rough for Herlock not being able to, well, presumably not being able to use Gurren Lagann like this.
Honestly, the thought of going Lagan size adapting as well, or maybe not, and just being piloted by a tiny ass rhinoceros beetle. Both options are incredibly fucking funny.
I imagine they would have size scaled based on how we got here, but
Yeah. Mm,
Almost certainly.
yeah.
I do just like the mental image of a tiny little rhinoceros beetle piloting specifically the head.
Either way though, like if it does scale down, then it would be like toy robot size, like when like
Oh,
you
absolutely.
when you as a kid bought like a Power Rangers Megazord or something.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If it was going to be in here, it would absolutely be toy sized.
Yeah.
But still infinitely powerful, of course.
Oh, of course.
Tiny obliterator.
Oh god. I also will say, like, just in the interim while Dragon is BRBing, that I have not actually watched B-movies since, like, 2016.
that's fine.
You watched it. You watched it more recently than me.
Damn. So I'm going nearly entirely off of just vibes of remembering B-movie
Yeah,
here.
like I have watched a B movie though.
Hello.
Welcome back. What you missed was Alice failing a role, getting experience for failing the role, and because of that, Luigi gaining a dark link with the Mosquito Gang. For your failed role, though, Dragon, I feel like it would be apt for Aaron Hansen to gain a dark link with B-Movie's Society of Humans. The humans in B-Movie, Aaron Hansen now just dislike.
Okay.
But pushing onwards with plot progress is just like Barry Benson's now hashing out with Herlock Solmes and Aaron Hansen, who seem to be the most knowledgeable on these matters, like planning out with the court date in like a while should give them enough time to deal with the mosquito gang that is like climbing up with their new leader. Just asking for tips of like how would you represent the bees in court? Like, that's one hell of a question. Because Herlock Solmes having to grapple with the fact of
Oh my
representing
God.
bees in court.
God. I like to think Herlock Sholmes considers trying to contact Iris, but can't figure out how to do it with his stupid new body.
Oh god.
Represent bees in court, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, rhinoceros beetles don't exactly have like antenna for them to do like the antenna phone thing that like the bees do.
Oh my god. That would be so funny.
Which by the way, Barry B. Benson is telling Aaron Hansen how to do that, because because he's Christ, like,
Don't cockroaches have a
yeah, I think cockroaches have antenna as well. Like, he'll presumably teach it to Mr. Magoo afterwards, not knowing that Mr. Magoo is basically blind and cannot see what he's doing.
I mean, does becoming a bug improve eyesight?
Do cockroaches have good eyesight?
I mean, the question isn't is if they have good eyesight, it's if they have better eyesight than Mr. Magoo.
Oh. What's your take on
I'm going to
this,
go
Lou?
ahead and say that Mr. Magoo's blindness supersedes anything else.
Oh.
You cannot change the properties of Mr. Magoo.
Mr. Magoo's blindness is a universal constant.
Okay.
Well, I think
like
it makes sense. If you had messed up eyes going into becoming a bug, you would still have messed up eyes as a bug.
True. But like we got Barry B. Benson like just like you can contact all the bees just by flipping down one of your antenna here, and it's easy as that. Cue Aaron Hansen not understanding the tutorial or refusing it.
I just kind of
Oh.
stick my drill over there and just scream.
Oh, actually, here's an idea.
Meanwhile,
Can Herlock grab one of Aaron's antennas and use it?
yes. First, though, with Aaron Hansen screaming into one of his antenna, a random bee just a few feet away, feet rather, just collapses on the ground because his ears are being blasted out. Barry Benson just looks between Aaron Hansen and the bee that just claps like, "Why did you do that?"
I just look at him and give an annoyed shrug.
But yeah, if you want to commandeer Aaron Hansen's bee antenna phone, feel free to use it for whatever you desire.
Of course.
This
Let's
is
see.
so the whole.
What would even be...
Eh.
Alright, well, let's try it. Let's try it anyways. Let's try and contact Iris and do Girl Friday. Let's see.
Oh yeah, Dragon, you want me to post the rebel seat again so then you can easily choose a move to take?
Oh, right. Yeah, let me do that.
Yeah, I'll just
Bless my heart, it's
post that
posted,
again so
so-
it's easy for you to...
Oh,
Man,
Well-
bad rolls starting off here. So that's you do at least get one hold, and you get an experience for missing that roll as well.
true, that means I advanced. Nice.
Yep. I'd want me to post the options for sleuth for you.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll take information on the enemy, I think. On mosquitoes.
On mosquitoes. Alright.
I mean, yeah? It makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna more so get information on the specific mosquito of the leader of the mosquito gang that has taken charge. More
Of
accurate.
course.
But here's your sleuth move option.
Boy, let's... Excuse me. Let's see. Oh gosh, there's a few things here that I still could very well take.
But
Is that already?
as for your information on the leader of the mosquito gang's easy weaknesses, of course, bugs. Not a big fan of being around bird. That's a big one. Fire also a very good way to get unwanted unwanted bugs singed to a crisp. But more interestingly though, the leader of the bug gang also susceptible to psychokinetic powers.
Interesting.
And fairies.
Damn,
Magical little guys.
Damn, nobody's favorite bug was a fairy.
Mine's a bee drill.
Does Beagle learn any fairies?
Bee drill learns poison sting.
Hmm.
Sadly, Doug from Nickelodeon / Disney's Doug he's just a fucking normal type.
Damn.
So if this is what I think it is, Doug is in danger.
Dog is in danger. Oh. No, at the very least, you're all part bug type. That's in this hypothetical example.
I'm just a gosh dang surskit.
Cool.
Surskit with a Saiyan Scouter.
But I mean, as you guys are hashing this out, there's like a rumbling coming from the front of the hive you guys have found yourself in, and of course, man of the hour, we have a we have our mosquitoes coming in, and one of them is let's just say he's stacked beyond belief. And here's the updated logo, by the way.
Of course.
Oh,
there he is.
fuck!
We're all going to die.
Yeah. Presumably Luigi is just gonna get a scout to read on it, and I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
yeah.
I mean, do you really need to?
I mean,
Luigi doesn't know what this is.
Power level. This is capping out at for a bug pretty strong 414.
It'd be really funny if you just got a fucking Pokédex entry.
Honestly, I might be tempted if you deep dive for it. That'd be rolling with heart, and for Luigi, what's Luigi part stat at? -1.
All
You
right.
want to deep dive for it.
2d6 minus 1, what's it?
Yep. -2d6 -1. Great success on the deep dive.
You know all about Buzzwole.
You got the Pokedex entry in every language.
In every language.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah. So obviously, Luigi is now informed. Buzzwole, a mysterious life form called an Ultra Beast. Witnesses saw it pulverize a dump truck with a single punch.
Cool. I'm terrified.
Is this a human dump truck or a bee dump truck?
I suppose in B-movie world, it would be like a toy dump truck that like toddlers would like drive around. with,
Oh,
'cause-
fuck!
Yeah. But Buzzwog was starting to like punch away like some of the bee homes that the bees are living in. Barbie Benson just sort of like, ease. Doesn't get any ease, does it? I'm gonna help these guys evacuate. If you guys can do anything at all to get this guy away, that would be nice, thank you. Barbie Benson just
I don't know.
abscond.
I think I'm just gonna wake up in like 5 minutes anyway.
Mm. You can't understand how upset I am that Buzzwole does not learn Wake Up Slap.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I think Mr. Magoo Hinchins.
Yo, Bokensen!
Barry Benshin.
Got it. Yeah, I guess it would look like fucking. I guess the Forze would look like fucking weird, stretched out.
Part me is thinking that like Forze looking more like a Showa era Kamen Rider, like Amazon or something.
I mean, Amazon's like the one that is in the fucking bug.
No, but you know what I mean though, like just creepier in that aesthetic.
Okay, and this Magoo's gonna put in the submachine gun and start fucking shooting at Buzzwole.
Oh, this is gonna be like, I suppose in like B term, a BB gun would still really hurt like bugs, so it's like adjusted to be like more of like a BB gun type of deal.
I'm just like, me, use Fury Attack, and I just jab the air a whole bunch.
Well, if both of you would like to roll strike to intent.
I mean, I don't even know if this is gonna do anything.
Why isn't it just a B-size submachine gun?
Because I feel like the idea of it just being like toyetic is.
Yeah, it works.
Oh,
little bit.
That very work.
I didn't even get the fucking roll yet.
Yeah, you can roll. Like this is a unison attack. Both of you are going at it.
I think it's plus.
So does that mean Fury Attack hit 5 times?
Yeah.
That means it crit 5 times.
Whoa. So yeah, Lee gets 1 option from the strike with intent list, and Dragon gets 2.
Dragon could go first.
Yeah, let me pull it up real quick.
Yeah, out the pinned messages, the bottom one's second image. Strike with intent. Defend yourself from harm, deal great harm, and take control of the situation are your options.
I guess I'm gonna deal great harm and take control of the situation.
Yeah, so, and Lee?
Before I carry on, is Alice even here? She's muted. You say she was gone?
I didn't hear anything.
Should we like wait for her or something? I mean, I'll go on. I guess just deal great harm.
Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, well, I will. Like some of the backup mosquito soldiers are going to try their best to intervene, but however you two want to act out the onslaught will prevent some of them from body shielding Buzzwole over here.
I'm just doing Fury Attack, and the Vector is doing it again. I'm just going, oh, this is so cool!
Oh god.
I think they just didn't expect the gun.
Oh yeah, no. Would any bug expect their gun to be drawn on them?
I mean, they do have like tools and stuff, but I don't. Do they have fucking guns in B movie?
Like if we go by the assumption that it's still submachine gun switching because an actual ass fucking gun, then no, I don't think none of the bugs had to deal with like a real actual fucking gun.
Yeah, I'm sure Buzzwell's gun gets caught off by the fucking gun.
Yeah, no, it's fucking like muscle sack being punctured by the gun. Like that's just gonna be like ooze some of the weird fucking juices that this fucking Buzzwell is.
The fruit punch.
The fruit punch. Yeah, I mean it does punch.
Horrible.
Oh god, because oozing bug juices from its biceps. Oh good lord.
So are we waiting? For
Yeah, at this
Alice?
point I'd say
Okay.
wait for Alice to return.
Return of Alice.
Return from the
Game
dinner
over.
dimension.
Yeah, something like that. Oh god.
I mean, presumably she's finishing making food or something.
Yeah,
No, getting food. I think she
Something
said she's
food
getting takeout.
adjacent. But I mean, on the bright side, we have like the fucking the situation just to talk about because the sheer audacity of Buzzwell in B movie. I think this might have been actually the first one I came up with.
That's hilarious.
Because I'm actually gonna double check my notes to see if it was in fact the first one I came up with. Okay, no, I think it was like I think it was the second one I made the graphic for and like fully locked in.
That's funny. This is like one of the first ones he came up with, and it is probably the dumbest one.
You
So
say that
far.
after the 1904 Olympics happened.
That's true.
And Toilet in Wonderland.
No, this is dumber than Toilet in Wonderland.
This is
I
dumber than Toilet in Wonderland?
Disagree, but
Okay. Look, I'm more expecting of Toilet in Wonderland than B movie. That's just how my brain works.
I have
Damn.
returned. I'm sorry it took so long.
Okay, well, we have Buzzwell attacking,
Oh
B.
boy.
Aaron Hansen and Mr. Magoo on the counter attack, fucking like stabbing Buzzwell and shooting it with a real actual fucking gun.
Don't
also
forget-
Aaron is pogging out of his mind right now.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Don't forget to tell her about the juices.
The juices?
Yeah, the juices.
Yeah, no, the juices, the bug juices that are leaking out of Buzzwell's biceps as it is
That's-
being shot.
Oh god, now I'm
That's-
thinking about milk juices.
Oh.
That's a great mental image.
Yeah, meanwhile, Barry B. Benson is helping people whose homes were punched and fucking destroyed by Buzzwell. He's helping those guys evacuate.
Oh boy.
So, what's Herlock Holmes doing? Like in reaction to his newfound friends just charging into battle and making this buff mosquito bleed.
Jesus,
Like, is he gonna help evacuation processes, or is he gonna fucking lead going the gun into it?
That's
is
a
what-
good question because I don't know that. Because New Hype City is like It's city-sized relative to us, of course.
But yeah,
It's
relative-
literally in
relative-
the city.
Big.
It's a beehive.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
beehive,
that's-
but like relative to the bees, it's basically like a large city.
Yeah.
Right, of course. So, I guess Gurren Lagann could fit in there if it's been.
Oh yeah,
shrunken.
like
I don't
it
know.
definitely can.
It's basically
think-
just it's fucking big.
So, like, how is the whole evacuation thing going? Is the bigger question.
It's going mildly panickedly. Like it's smoothing out somewhat as the fight goes by, but it's still like the initial conflict happening was a huge source of panic. So there's some bees
Mhm.
that are still unaccounted for.
Oh boy. Well, I mean, I don't see why I can't use Gurren Lagann to like help with the evacuation. So
Ugh.
yeah, let's do that.
All right,
No-
so
no
you've
need
now
for
got
her-
this toy
yeah.
robot-sized version of Gurren Lagann in the hive.
God.
Like
It's just the idea of a fucking rhinoceros beetle sitting in the cockpit.
it's really good.
It's like a rhinoceros beetle piloting a rhinoceros beetle.
Rhinoceros beetle, rhinoceros beetle, rhinoceros beetle. Somebody
Well,
understood what I was going for.
Yeah, good one. But yeah, we've Barry B. Benson and just as Herlock is helping out with the evacuation, just goes sweet ride.
Doesn't seem
Thank
all that
you.
impressed.
Thank you. I don't have any idea where it came from.
You and me both.
He's too sarcastic and detached to be impressed.
True.
Yeah. God. I mean, it's Jerry Seinfeld, me.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. Yeah.
But yeah, like that's like the Honey River is like being like diverted by like some of the collapsed houses, and it's like spilling out onto like the hive roads, I suppose you can say. It's not looking great for like bees walking around at the very least. But Buzzwole,
Why don't they just fly?
so, I mean, some of them weren't expecting to just have to suddenly fly. It's like just seeing, like, I don't know, the slow and croak of the molasses flood. No matter how slow it is, it's still stunned off you.
That's a good point.
When's that world?
Oh, you're the Great Molasses Flood World, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, that's door 9 or whatever.
That's our Metroid escape sequence out of the
10
hotel.
or something. I don't know.
That
Oh,
I
God.
hope so.
But
Boom,
that
boom,
aside, though, you've rerouted my brain thoughts now, and I forgot I was gonna follow that previous sequence with.
I mean,
Oops.
presumably some of the bees got like covered in the honey or whatever.
Yeah.
Making it hard to
Like, so, yeah,
fly.
some of the bees are like being like weighed down by like just having honey, like just completely smothering them and stuff.
Mhm.
But they're not in danger of like drowning or anything, but they're just kind of stuck for the time being. But oh yeah, now I remember. They're like the buzzwole and his mosquito onslaught. Like while definitely pinned down by the two prime attackers going at it. Some of the mosquitoes do manage to like fly in and just like try and inconvenient Aaron Hansen and like try and get in like some pesky little mosquito bites on him. But Aaron Hansen's wild, uncontrolled flailing is inadvertently going to deal with them before he even knows that they're coming. That's how in control he is.
13, baby.
13.
This song
No.
isn't correct.
Don't worry about it.
Though that's not to say like Mr. Magoo, his eyes are I mean they're not directly set on firing because it's Mr. Magoo's blindness, but point is he's not exactly focused on some of the other mosquitoes getting in, like the same attempt that they did on Aaron Hansen, but a bit more successfully. So Mr. Magoo is going to take a harm here from just mosquito bites.
Makes sense.
The concept of getting like fucking mosquito bites from a human-sized entity is terrible.
Yeah, no, that
God.
sounds absolutely awful. Ugh.
Good thing they're actually bee-sized.
God.
Of course, so are you.
Did I not
but
say
details.
person-sized?
Yeah. Like, eventually though, Buzzwole is charging up to fire a fucking hyper beam. So like, I'm
God.
gonna have like that just be the charge up be a reactable thing, like the party can see start to happen.
I, as Luigi, thinking he's dreaming, am going to walk right up to him, hold out my little flipper thing, or whatever the heck that I have on my feet, and just be like, yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop.
Oh.
Meanwhile, outside of my head, I'm assuming this is triggering only thing they fear, so...
Oh, okay. So yeah, roll dark.
I forget what this is.
Yeah,
Again,
that's a plus 1.
Oh, good. Good
Whoa.
job, mate. Where'd that D come from?
Where did that D come
I don't understand. No, shut up.
5. Oh, God. So... Oh, gosh. Getting help from something stronger. Oh.
How do you even do that here?
Are you gonna have the human show up?
Oh my god.
Are you gonna have
Funny,
fucking Patrick Warburton dad or whatever?
Oh god, what the fuck? Well, yeah, what the fuck
The
is
guy who
what,
gets cucked?
what the
Cucked
fuck is his
babies.
name again? Oh god.
His name is the guy who gets cucked by a bee.
Oh, Ken. His name was Ken. But no, Buzzwole is going to fire off the hyper beam towards the ceiling, just cleanly cutting like the entire ceiling of the hive off.
Oh boy.
And above the hive are 2 humans. One is as we just quickly talked about, and I am now deciding as canon, Ken, as voiced by Patrick Warburton.
Oh no.
And the other is Mr. Referee in a beekeeper outfit.
Oh, come on.
I should have seen that.
Can
coming.
never get rid of him.
If you don't attempt a Patrick Warburton impression, you're a fucking coward.
Yeah, but no, Mr. Referee is of course going to announce the officiation of this fucking insect battle. I officially declare this a submission bee battle. I, Mr. Referee, will be acting as referee. On your marks, get set, bee battle.
Man, this
Ken
guy's
just
even in
turns
my
to face-
dreams.
Ken just turns to face him and like, God, will you just shut up?
Thank you.
There's bees down here. Yeah.
Can I attempt something?
Yeah, go ahead. I will say Buzzwole is, of course, recharging from using Hyper Beam.
Right. I think while this Magoo is being sucked, or it has just gone through the process of being sucked, he's going to fucking jump up into the air towards Buzzroll, getting like the suckers detached in the process or whatever, because he's just like going that fast and like that strong with that much force or whatever, and is going to attempt to grab Buzzroll, do a fucking basically like a mid-air giant's throw towards Ken.
Oh.
Ooh.
And this will be a strike to subdue.
Ooh, strike to subdue. Alright, roll with that mastery then.
Yeah, which is +1 because I'm injured. And the other
Yeah.
stat. Oh, okay, no, it works. Change of location.
Alright, where the fuck
Ooh.
are you throwing Buzzroll?
I already said towards Ken.
Alright, sorry, I missed that.
Right.
So yeah, because throwing Buzzroll towards Ken just fucking, like, it is terrified, and like, alright, so here's the deal. Ken tries to block it from going into his eyes and mouth. Buzzroll is going to land in his nostril.
Oh no.
Well, you know.
And like, if you thought Luigi's screams were loud, Ken is going to fucking explode with like anger, confusion, bewilderment, and like every form of negative emotion he could possibly feel in that moment.
Patrick Warburton noises.
Absolutely insane Patrick Warburton noises just going off. Like, it's even louder relative to all of you insect-sized party, because like this is just a full-ass human just flailing about and just trying to get this fucking mosquito out of his nose.
What's that
he-
guy's
boy.
problem?
God, and it's like he's trying to like blow it out, like pinching one nostril, so like trying to blow it out as hard as he can.
It's just grabbing onto his nose hairs really tight.
Yeah. And like eventually, he does dislodge the Buzzroll from his nose, with it falling back towards the beehive, because landing in a honey river, like covered in snot, grasping onto a few of his nose hairs. Ken is still screaming from his nose hairs being plucked out, and the left side of his nose just being like comedically swollen from the stings. And of course, he just sounds like his nose is being pinched, so he just sounds like shit entirely.
God.
But yeah, you now have a like a daze falling towards the river Buzzroll. Open reaction for anybody to get in on it.
What? Towards the river, huh?
Yeah.
I feel like this may be where Herlock has to come in, right? Like, cause this is outside, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, rhinoceros beetles are basically the bug equivalent of all-terrain vehicles, unless they're venomoths.
Well, true, but also because of what is it? Because of 3 times faster, I can just zoom over to where he's.
Oh my god.
Just go zoom. Let's see. I don't know why my first instinct was to go to open the calculator to do a
No,
roll.
yeah. When you need to outrun or pursue something using the vehicle, you do as if you rolled a 10 plus to push through stress. So yeah, just take that 3 few options on push through stress. 2
let's see.
options. Succeed at what you were attempting, take +1 forward, ask a question about the scene, and gain an advantageous position.
Gonna
Definitely
do a
an
mid-air two-handed slam like it's fucking Dragon Ball.
God, I mean, definitely an advantageous position. Succeed at what you're attempting. I mean, what am I attempting here besides getting to Buzzwole? But
I mean, more so like I would presume like incapacitating, but so it cannot like climb out of the river and like recover from being dazed after being snot rocketed out of Ken's nose.
yes, we need to disable Buzzwole right now. Gosh, what am I? Okay, so yes, okay. Succeed at what I'm attempting. What specifically am I doing though? Like other than just taking that, I guess. Well, either way, those are definitely the two to take.
Yeah. So
You get a +1 from the hold, right?
Oh, you don't need to spend that +1 hold that you got from Oh, I know the hold
true.
was no, the hold was spent on the information on the enemy from Go Friday.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, that
Wait,
wasn't
the
the
hold was
+1,
gone.
that was
Yeah.
hold. But
Right.
yeah, so how are you using Goen Lagan to slam dunk Buzzwole? Like, how are you going to put this fucking bee out? Not bee, this mosquito. I'm sorry, this mosquito out of its misery.
Oh God,
Th-
that's a
You've
broad
got a
question.
toy robot mech.
I've got a toy robot mech with a taser attached to it.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of probably the way to go, is to just like get in there and just go in with the taser and like disable it from like being able to do anything. Just stun lock it basically in the fall.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, that's the play here, I think.
What's Patrick Warburton doing during all this?
Oh,
Still, like,
what?
he's at the moment, he's like, still kind of screaming in pain. As this is like basically split seconds after he ejected it, and his nose hairs just got ripped out.
Oh God, that
So,
cannot be.
yeah,
pleasant.
like, taser slam dunk into the river. So you've got this like.
And one other thing.
Uh-huh.
When doing the tasering to stun it down, and then just as like one final push to like slam it down into the river, just big old punch with the denied stamp.
Oh hell yeah!
Just no.
Ugh.
Denied.
Oh damn.
Denied. So this electrified, shocked, denied Buzzwole plummeting down and towards the Honey River below,
That sounds
going
like
to
a
create a
game.
giant like splash eruption of honey as like the honey just flies up, like more harsher than you would ever expect honey to move. Like it's not exactly the most fluid of fluid.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, but because it's electrified, honey is going to splash across Ken's face. and
Oh.
because that was just electrified by Buzzwole being electrocuted,
Oh no.
Ken is just gonna he's gonna start to complain about being splashed with honey, like, oh, splashed with honey. And then just start screaming as he's listening, and then it's slightly jolted by the static residue on the honey. Then you're just
God.
indirectly bullying this man.
We're just fucking destroying Patrick Warburton.
Damn.
I mean, to be fair, he gets owned a lot in the movie. He gets
I
owned.
know.
Oh,
You
God.
hate to see it.
Hey, I have an important question. This is obviously during Barry B. Benson doing like the poor thing already. So that means this is post-cock Patrick Warburton, right?
Oh.
Yeah, Patrick Warburton has already been cooked. He's
Good.
not even seen Barry B. Benson yet, but he's already pissed off at the hive enough to he was presumably over there to grind the script. Mr. Referee just so happened to be in the same area, ready to announce the battle.
Cool, continue.
On a picnic.
Yeah. Mr. Referee was in the beekeeper outfit. He was taking to the bees. He's on the bees side.
Amazing.
I mean, the beekeepers are framed pretty negatively in the movie.
Yeah, but this is like the
True.
one good beekeeper. Mr. Referee's a good beekeeper.
He's one of the good ones.
One of the
Hmm.
Jesus Christ.
ABAB.
I was about to fucking say that.
All beekeepers are bastards. Oh no. Anyway, Ken is fucking screaming at being electrocuted via honey, having his nose hairs ripped out and being stung by the world's buffest mosquito.
Good Lord.
Mr. Referee, like the honey just harmlessly laps across like the beekeeper visor visage, like and he just wipes it off, and just happily announces, "Function ceased. Boswell is no longer fit to continue battle. Herlock Soames in his mecha, in his robot, are the victors of this battle."
Since when did
Not
the
have this
referee
much.
stop calling Gurren Lagann a metabyte?
And it's working.
Okay.
But
It's fine.
anyway, so it's just like,
Aaron Hansen is still just punching drills at things.
yeah, it's just at this
Amazing.
point, like he's like subdued the vast majority of mosquitoes, and I can just imagine him just continuing going, not realizing they've already surrendered.
No, he's just going because it's cool.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think continuing to sell force on a surrendered force is probably violating the Geneva Convention. But
that sounds
but
correct.
Aaron Hansen is very
Geneva
likely committing a war
Convention.
crime right now.
That's fine.
It's just all a dream
that's
anyway. Who cares?
That's implying the bees have a Geneva Convention.
The
Geneva Conventions.
They would have a Geneva Convention, honestly.
Yeah, in the context of B movie, absolutely.
Yeah, it's like that movie's fucking nothing but terrible bee puns.
God.
For better or for worse.
But yeah.
So what happened to Patrick Warburton?
He's basically just screaming and like running off at this point, like trying to wash off the honey.
I don't even remember the guy's name in the movie. It's too long, so I just
He's
call
called
him Patrick
Ken. I've been
Warburton.
calling him Ken the entire time.
Well, Patrick
I
Warburton's
think
easier
I'm-
to remember.
I think it's fine to call him just
Patrick Warburton.
He's one of those. Sometimes when somebody has like a role with like very like distinctive presence or like voice or whatever, and like they're playing like a fucking like nothing character or whatever, it is legally okay to just call him by the actor's name. You're
A
allowed to.
typecast.
Yeah, but like now that the chaos of the mosquito, the rest of the mosquito force is like retreating back to wherever they came from. Like the bees are trying to
Retreating.
like recoup on like all the like buildings that have been
Recuperate.
toppled by Boswell, and like Barry B. Benson then comes back like recoup with the gang. Like just congratulating them on dealing with Boswell, and I suppose B or Thora bees, or Thora bees, let's call them,
bees.
coming to apprehend Boswell and keep it securely contained.
Oh my god. Athora Bees is very good,
I think
honestly.
they're. No.
Why-
I was
why-
thinking
why-
pollen jockeys, but that's like specifically the people that get the beat or get the pollen or whatever. Also, why do I remember this?
Why do you remember that?
It's important.
I mean, I remember Hunron.
Point is, the authorities are arresting and containing Boswell, hopefully in an environment that it would not be able to punch out of.
Yeah, hopefully.
He's a prisoner of war now.
A prisoner of war.
Prisoner of war.
Uh,
My God. So like, then Baby Benson then just starts like divert the conversation to. So it'll take us a while to rebuild all of this. I'm hoping that the payout that we get from suing the human race is enough to also help us rebuild. I think we could also get
Could
legal action
be.
on mosquitoes as well for what they did to us.
I don't know. That's some good dream logic to me.
Well, if the cream worked.
Listen, you.
causing terror on the population is a bit of a crime, I would say.
Oh God.
Let's see.
Part of me wants to just call the session early so then I have more time to think of like the court sequence coming up.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh, are we?
I mean,
are
it's
we
been about
gonna do
2
that?
hours.
Yeah, something around there, yeah.
Buzzwole was just the mid boss. The real boss is Law.
I mean, Herlock Solm's basically home field advantage.
Oh god. Kind of.
Kind of.
Half of a home field advantage.
Yeah, and I think it's good to like call it there is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Because
You hate to
winging
see
it
it.
through B movie though, it's just like.
All right, now. All right. Is there anyone here that hasn't watched B movie?
Me, actually. Although
All right.
I
Not
know a
only
good
do we
bit
have to
about it.
watch. Not only do we have to watch.
Lee, are you about
this...
to give some B-movie spoilers?
Whoa.
No. Let me talk. Not only do we have to watch the St. Louis Olympics pretty good, and also Red Line. We also have to watch B movie now.
Dang.
Damn.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see B movie.
You hate to be
We're never
it.
gonna
to
watch
C
Red
movie.
Line. We're never gonna watch Red Line for real.
That is a good question. I do really actually want to watch Red Line with you folks at some point.
Everyone should watch Red Line.
Absolutely.
There is nudity though. There is a boobie at one point that does
Cool.
happen.
Nice!
Whoa!
I need to let the audience
Bonus
know at home if
points.
they decide to watch. Okay, I'm gonna watch Red Line now because some fucking rando told me to watch, and they watch it and they get boob jump scared.
Whoop, jump scared.
Imagine-
Yeah, mate. What if they're like watching it in like public or whatever?
Well,
I don't know.
what if they're watching it? They see a boob and they just faint from fear.
Fear.
Luigi
One
watching
fear.
Red Line.
One fear.
Fear. Pain.
More like two fear.
What?
Is it because is
'Cause
it
they
because
come in
they're two
pairs.
boobs?
I don't know. Anyway, Game Guy Monster Sanctuary, I guess, maybe.
Alright. Away I go.
Oh no.
Goodbye.
Everyone's dying. And it's sad.